Hey everybody, it's Wednesday and that means it's time for an essential oil profile. Normally I'm going to be doing these in the afternoon around 1 p.m. However, I am actually helping my family with the grain harvest this year, and so I'm spending a lot of hours in the afternoon and evening on the combine and usually outside of cell service. So I thought I'd jump out here this morning and get us started for our essential oil profile today with something that's so simple but so effective, and that is lemon essential oil. So I've got some lemon essential oil here. I probably have 5 or 6 different lemons from different sources. Lemon is such a simple thing that I think we underestimate the power that it has to really help our body and our minds with giving us leverage for our health and wellness. And that's what I'm really here to help you guys do. If we're meeting for the very first time, my name is Erin Oberlander. I am a certified holistic aromatherapist, and it is my goal to help you live a vibrant, holistic lifestyle with ease. So I have spent a lot of my life battling through a lot of different mysterious health conditions, and there's been a lot of things over the years that I've learned in that process that have really created leverage for me over time, giving me a compound effect into a much better state of health and well-being as well as mindset. So one of the things that's really helped me, obviously, along the way has been essential oils, and that's one of the reasons why I became a certified holistic aromatherapist. So my hope in doing these essential oil profiles is that it helps to take the mystery away and the intimidation factor away for you, because that's one of the things that I notice for people with essential oils is that they've probably heard of them, but either they're intimidated by them, or the second thing might be that they don't really understand that there's so much science that has been done on essential oils that proves that they actually do have a lot of effect in the positive direction in our body, really in every system of our body. So when we smell a smell, those molecules are like information packets. They attach to what's called our olfactory epithelium, which is the real fancy word, and that gives an electrical signal immediately into the emotional center of the brain. So if you look at where our senses are located, our smell, our sight, and our taste, they're all really close to our brain. But our sense of smell in particular is extremely close to what is called the emotional center in the brain. It's called the limbic system. And that center really, it pretty much runs the show. So when the information goes into the limbic system interprets it, and it says, okay, is this a good smell? Is this a bad smell? Is this a smell that says danger? And it will cause different chemical reactions in your endocrine system. It will cause changes to your nervous system. It will cause changes to your digestion. It also really associates with memory. So lemon, I find, is something that I think we have mostly positive memories associated with. A lot of us like lemon desserts, like lemon bars or lemon pie. A lot of us like to put lemon slices in our water. We think of lemon as like refreshing and uplifting, and that is definitely one of its main qualities. We might also have some association with lemon as a smell related to cleaning products. So that might be one area where it's like, oh, I don't really like the smell of lemon. So if I ever meet somebody who feels that they don't like the smell of lemon, it's usually that they have it associated with a cleaning product that was like unpleasantly smelly for them or has bad cleaning memories associated with it. So lemon essential oil is really different than the smell of a cleaning product. It's very clean. It's very happy, it's very uplifting, and it has a lot of different applications and uses in the body, especially for an aromatherapist who kind of is working with some of those trickier things. Surprisingly, as simple as lemon is, it actually has a lot of application to some more difficult conditions that we're working on supporting in the body. So I really like to use lemon a couple of different ways. I like to smell it directly from the bottle. I mean, simple, right? So if I'm feeling, okay, so here's when I would use lemon. Couple of different times. If I'm feeling like heavy and sluggish, so the last week or 2 weeks, I don't know, it's all run together, I've been spending a lot of hours sitting on the combine harvesting wheat and other things. A lot of time sitting, a lot of time really like vigilantly paying attention to what I'm doing, and the cumulative effect in my body is that I feel heavy. I just feel like stagnant, like my body hasn't been moving as much. I can tell that my lymph hasn't been moving as much. I can tell that there's some swelling and edema in certain places. And so this morning I got up and I did a workout, a real tough workout, which is not something I would typically do in the summer because I'm so active outside, but because of this particular situation, I just knew that my body needed to move. So this was one area where I would use lemon. If I'm feeling heavy, if I'm feeling stagnant, if I'm feeling stuck, if I have like negative emotions that I'm feeling like I can't move through, like I can feel the other side of the negative emotion, but I just can't quite let go of it. Lemon is really awesome for that. So lots of different ways you can use this. You can diffuse it in your diffuser in your living space if you would like. You can smell it directly from the bottle. You can do direct palm inhalation. The one thing that you need to be careful of with any citrus essential oil is that they are going to be photosensitizing, meaning that if you apply them to your skin and then you go out in the sun or you sit in a tanning bed, oftentimes they will cause it will either be like an extreme darkening of your skin in that area, and or it will cause a burn. So whenever we're using lemon essential oil, always dilute it in a carrier oil if you're going to apply it to your skin. And I generally say with these citrus essential oils that you want to give your body like 12 hours before you would go out in the sun after applying them. So maybe applying lemon in the afternoon or evening hours when you know you're not going to be out in the bright sunlight, and then if you're going to be going out in the sun the next day, that amount of time would have passed. The other thing you can do is just apply it to an area of your skin that's not going to be exposed to the sun. Easy. So you can take some carrier oil of any kind, you can pull it in your palm, just put a couple drops in there, rub it together, rub it on your chest to help with your breathing, with your mood, to uplift your moods. Like when I use lemon, I feel like suddenly my eyes are brighter and they can open more and I'm not so tired and sluggish. I also wanted to give you some other ideas of things that lemon might be good for. So lemon, anecdotally, has been known to help people with dislike of exercise. So if you're a person that doesn't love to work out, or maybe you're just having one of those days where you're just like not in the mood, but you know that you need to do it, you know that you're going to feel better when you're done, try putting some lemon essential oil in a diffuser in your home gym. If you're going to the gym, put it, a little bit in some carrier oil in an area of your skin that's not going to be exposed to sunlight if you're going to go outside, but if you're going to the gym, it probably doesn't matter. Just apply a little bit to your skin so you can inhale it. A lot of times those stagnant emotions around like just that inertia that you feel of not wanting to exercise will be very much helped to dissipate because of that. Another thing that lemon is known for, and this is also pertinent to the gym situation, is that it is immune enhancing, as most essential oils are, and it's also known to be a purifier. So if your home gym space is used by multiple people coming in and out, there's a lot of germs that happen in a gym space, and so using the lemon essential oil can help to sort of neutralize the microbes that might be in the air and sort of purify the air as you're in there without being like this super medicinal, overwhelming smell, like something like a eucalyptus, for example, which is like a really heavy-hitting antimicrobial, might be a little overwhelming in a home gym space where you're having to breathe so much and you're just wanting clean air. So clean air, lemon essential oil. Lemon is also good for detoxification and toxic overload. So when I'm doing intermittent fasting or cleansing, I like to do some kind of lemon essential oil in the diffuser. Sometimes I will mix that with juniper, because juniper is wonderful for supporting the detoxification processes in the body, and those two together actually smell awesome. They're uplifting and energizing, and they help to support the body's natural detoxification processes. Lemon, as I mentioned, is really great for lymph and lymphatic congestion. So if you know that your lymph is congested, what you might want to try is diluting a little bit of lemon in some carrier oil and very lightly massaging in those areas, because the lymph is just under the skin. So just a very light touch in those areas, from those areas up to your heart area, is a very simple way. I mean, lymphatic massage is like a whole subject in and of itself, but sometimes it just helps to get the lymph moving at all, and the body's like, oh yeah, I need to do that. And then, you know, it kind of gets that process unstuck for you. Of course, movement is going to be really, really key with that as well. So maybe doing some lemon and then going for a walk and then putting your legs up the wall for a little bit, just to kind of get that lymphatic circulation going for yourself. Varicose veins is something that can be helped with lemon essential oil. And I don't mean cured, I mean supported. Oftentimes, and this is something that I've used on my clients actually before, is making a gel with some lemon essential oil and using that with the varicose vein. And then smoker's skin. So if anyone has been smoking for a long time and they have that sort of leathery appearance to the skin, for lack of a better way to describe it, the use of lemon essential oil in a carrier oil can help to clear the skin of what the skin has absorbed from the smoke over the years. Over time, a lot of times people will see an improvement in the quality of their skin, the tone of their skin, the color of their skin by using something like lemon essential oil on the skin. But of course, again, the cautions about sun exposure still apply here. Always dilute and never go out into the sun immediately after applying a citrus essential oil. You want to make sure that you're careful about that. Give your body at least 12 hours before sun exposure. And then as far as Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine, lemon is known to help with kapha congestion. So lemon is going to be a good one to use, especially in the winter, which is kind of our kapha season. And again, any time where you're feeling just generally congested, maybe it's digestive congestion, maybe it's congestion in your nose, maybe it's lymphatic congestion, where you just feel heavy, you feel stuck, you feel stagnant. Lemon is cooling in nature, so it's a good counterpart to heated conditions as well, just to help your body calm and cool. It can clear heat, dampness, and it can remove phlegm. So really useful essential oil for something so simple. And it's great because it's widely available, but that's also a problem because any citrus oil, lemon, bergamot, sweet orange, what have you, is going to be likely to oxidize quickly. It has a lot of what are called monoterpenes, and monoterpenes degrade quickly, meaning that if that lemon essential oil has been sitting on the grocery store shelf for a long time, or the health food shelf for a long time, or at the spa for a long time, you would not have any way of knowing that it's been there, and you might actually purchase an essential oil that is oxidized and will cause sensitizing to your skin and will actually be inflammatory, not as I just described, but the complete opposite. So I think that when it comes especially to citrus oils, even though they're inexpensive and it's tempting to source them from just like wherever you might find them, you really want to use caution with doing that because there is that potential for them already having been oxidized, and that's not necessarily something that you're going to be able to tell just by smelling the essential oil. You wouldn't really be able to tell it until you applied it to your skin and something, you had a sensitizing reaction, or you might not be able to tell at all, but you would not have the same therapeutic benefits in your body. So when you're going to be purchasing a lemon essential oil or any kind of citrus essential oil, and really I think this applies across the board, is that you want to be sourcing it from a trusted source, where it hasn't been diluted, where synthetics haven't been added, where it's not oxidized. And that's why I'm really excited to be partnering with Isagenix for their new essential oil line, because it is third-party independent tested, has a no compromise policy, and they also have a really long-term view for sustainability of these substances. So what's not being recommended is a ton of overuse, as we might see elsewhere, but a very judicious and intelligent amount of use to just give you a little bit more leverage for your health and wellness. So the lemon that I showed you earlier is the Isagenix lemon essential oil. It's awesome. It smells really, really good. It's really clean with just a hint of sweetness to it. It's really uplifting, revitalizing. I'm honestly in a better mood since I started using it a few minutes ago. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in getting that, you can either private message me or leave a comment here and I will contact you and get you the information about how to source that. But when you're sourcing your essential oils, you want to make sure that you're getting them from a trusted source that has those items in mind. They have the purity, they are third-party independent tested, they have the quality standards, and that they have a long-term view for sustainability, because it takes a lot of plant material to make even just one drop of essential oil. So we want to be respectful with that. So if you have any questions or comments on lemon essential oil, go ahead and leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week for another essential oil profile.